young and old, have been looking forward for so many years to the first ever Merseyside FA Cup final. And here it is. The manager of the year, 1985 on the far side. The manager of the year, 1986 on the near side. And Emlyn Hughes' assessment of the pedigree of the two clubs, absolutely spot on. Liverpool have won 30 prizes in the last 23 seasons. And Everton have won 5 major honours in the last 3. Merseyside United. Liverpool, remember, unbeaten since New Year's Day. 22 League and Cup matches, 19 wins, 3 draws. That's the sequence that Everton are up against. And a huge roar as the kick-off on a beautiful Wembley top. Steve Tingley, the groundsman, and his staff have worked hard again to produce this surface. That's Ratcliffe for Everton, Steve Nicol for Liverpool.
Sammy Lee on the bench. Yeah, a little bit of discomfort with an injury to that left knee. And now Sharp coming through. And saved first time, and saved the second time. Oh, it went off Grobbelaar. What a crazy goal. And it clearly went in off the Liverpool keeper, Bruce Grobbelaar. Well, what a remarkable goal. Sharp tries again, and it clearly an own goal by Grobbelaar.
Here's Whelan, Mulby, and here's Rush, onside, Ian Rush, goal! The referee was knocked over in the excitement, but Ian Rush has equalised for Liverpool. 57 minutes, and Jan Mulby put a little ball through here. They beat the offside trap. Rush went round Bobby Mims, and it was over the line without Johnson having to follow in.
They're saying if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, and Jan Mulby kept his head for that through ball there. It was perfectly placed for that, the run of the two players.
Sharp not knowing where it was, but Heath did! And a goal! Cooper can only sit on the Wembley turf and reflect that really he had no chance, as Everton, having been cruelly struck down with injuries and with such a weakened side, get the lead through Adrian Heath.
Tremendous credit to Heath.
And here's Sheedy. Chipped in towards Lineker, Jim Beglin with the header. This is Whelan. That's Johnston. This is Rush. Mulby again. Oh, I say, his vision there was lovely. Whelan. And Dalgley, and Rush is on the far side. Is this 3? It is! Again, and surely now the double is about to be won. 6 minutes from the end, Mims deflated, Liverpool delighted, and Ronnie Whelan involved in the move. There were possibilities either way here. Dalglish was free the other side, but Rush, with that unerring finish, has scored his second of the match and made it 3-1 to Liverpool. Ratcliffe. Watson's up. Here's McCall again. Oh, yes! It's 2-2. And it's the same player. Stuart McCall. Dropping it wide of Grobbelaar for the second equaliser. Headed out first of all, but look how McCall got that down, and the perfect volley with the right foot, Trevor.
Well, he's not having a bad afternoon, is he, since coming on? Alan Hansen heads it out. It drops and loops in. Bruce Grobbelaar never quite going to get there.
This is Nicol looking for McMahon. Good through ball. He got away from Ratcliffe. Oh, and John Aldridge in a great position. And Liverpool have scored in their first attack. And John Aldridge, the man who missed a penalty here last season in the cup final, didn't take long to make up for it. The ball played through was for McMahon, and it caught Everton. Ratcliffe was outmanoeuvred there. The ball into Aldridge was superb, and his finish was clinical. Houghton. Whelan. McMahon. Barnes. Rush! Goal! 3-2 Liverpool. Ian Rush gets his second. And this now becomes one of the most dramatic FA Cup finals of recent times. Beautiful ball by Barnes, deftest of headers by Rush, steered it wide of Southall, and Rush repeats his feat of 3 years ago. This is Whelan, Beardsley, Rush, Barnes. Got to start all over again now, really, Liverpool. Nicol. That comes off McDonald. Well, our watch said 44 minutes, 57 seconds when that goal went in. Couldn't have been closer. Nicol. Oh, there's Rush in there. Rush! Goal! Ian Rush! Liverpool back in front. Five minutes into extra time. And Ian Rush, scorer of 2 against Everton here 3 years ago, swivels on that, shakes off Ratcliffe and beats Southall. A typical Rush effort, and it's come at a timely moment for Liverpool.
Great piece of opportunism, but you have to say again that he was very loosely marked. Great ball in again from Steve Nicol.
Whistles all round the stadium. And Liverpool have won the FA Cup, the first leg of the double, and perhaps softened the pain that so many of their supporters have been through recently. And in a fine, dramatic final, surely lifted the spirits of a whole city and of the game of football. Liverpool are FA Cup winners for the 4th time.